Hey, is anybody on the Anchor app? Has anybody heard of it before? Let me know. Hit me up. On Anchor. Hall of Diamonds. So I'm about to go teach a class, people how to use their smartphones, and my smartphone screen is all cracked. But it doesn't really matter. It does not matter because it's not about the image. We're all real people. We all drop our phones. It happens. It's life.
Okay, Cassie, tell me what you want me to learn or want me to still know. What did I learn? I don't know.
This is Harry, an obviously a hilarious man who joined us today for Smartphone One-on-One, our very, very first class. Thank you so much for coming out.
Oh, no,
Harry.
I wouldn't miss it. I had it marked on my calendar for a week now.
I'm so happy. Could you tell us, what was your most favorite part about the training? What do you feel like you're taking away the most?
Well, I'm thinking I'm taking away the maneuvering, and you were physically showing me what to do with my finger.
Good.
Okay, and I think that was very, very important. Good. I mean, especially when you get my age, I try to keep my brain, geared up there at this point. But it was knowing the apps and getting and seeing you telling me the ones I don't need and to get rid of and how to get rid of them and punching them. It all comes down to maneuvering on that thing. That's the key. And
Harry here had some issues with viruses, lots of ads popping up on his phone, interrupting anything that he's trying to do, make calls to loved ones, text messages, all kinds of things. Even just starting his phone, you couldn't see anything. We got all that good stuff off, showed him step by step how to operate his phone, and then we went through and I made him do it with me standing over.
Before I just punching things like, oh, here, I'll get it to work, and I'm just all over the place, and I'm my own worst enemy. I had to be my own worst enemy on that.
So like life, now he can go to punching with purpose instead of with guessing.
And I can be organized, a lot organized. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us.
No, wanted to do it.
Appreciate
Give me a hug. Yeah. Good. Thank you. Thank you.
You guys come join Harry and I next month at Smartphone 101.
There you go. Yes. Now you have this.
Thoughts is control your words. So if you haven't read any books on this, I highly recommend check out one. But I highly recommend The Tongue of Creative Force by Charles Capps. I highly recommend Hung by the Tongue by Francis P. Martin. I highly recommend As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And What You Say Is What You Get by Gossett Jr. Something like that. Whatever, look it up. Okay? There's a lot of books on work.
So my roommate just left and to go to work. Yes, it's 11:30, but he does retail. And quite simply, he is, well, how do I put this? Normally when he would come home, he'd say, "Hey, handsome, how was your day?" Something like that. And it just was so repetitive, it just bothered me. I don't mind being called handsome, but just, so much. And so I told him, call me something else, awesome, son of God, something else. And now when he leaves, he says, "See you later, son of God." I'm like, "See you later, handsome." Sing it, Lydia. So am I the only one, or is it right when you walk into the gym and they say, "Hey, have a good workout," and you say, "You too"? Just got off the phone with Chris Anderson, who's a phenomenal network marketer. And there's a dude doing the hops in the background. That's cool. He gave me some phenomenal I keep saying phenomenal. He gave me advice about my app and how to download it and how to use it, and it was very good for me. So if anybody out there watching this has downloaded Net, N-E-T-T, if you're on the App Store, search K-N-I-L-A, Nila. It's easier to find. There's so many nets out there. Nila, and then look at N-E-T-T. iOS, it's one word, Net Contact. And then that's the only app that shows up, actually, just Net Contact, one word. I'll put that in a little comment here. But if you downloaded it and you're having trouble with it, I'm here to help you. Reach out to me directly. Thank you. Any questions, reach out. I'm here. Call me, maybe. Hey guys, just want to give you some real talk. When you talk about grinding and hustling and work, are you really putting in the work to make your business a success? $1:25 a.m. Got work in the morning just like everybody else does. It's the little things that separate you from everybody else. It's going the extra mile. Everybody goes the mile. But do you go the extra mile? There is no traffic on the extra mile. None. It's a free game. Free for you to take. It's the crazy ones that do it. That's why they're successful. Not because they're crazy. Because they work.
We're coming out the front doors.
What up, Johnny? Where'd they go, Andy? Oh, nowhere.
It is very. Like this kind of video, just exactly.
Nope. Good blinker.
We don't get blinkers.
I do.
The human body doesn't regenerate by actually using your fingers and your toes. It's those little things, the tips of it, that actually regenerate back to the skull.
But now that's somebody else. No, that's you. Oh, I like that crest. That's cool.
What's the name of this place again, Nick? Charlemagne's Records.
Mowgli. Brenda,
What?
butt dialing me.
I'm not, it's not on.
Oh, yeah.
It is. Never mind. My phone wasn't even showing up.
So, Nick, tell me about this place. Is it famous or something?
We just walked into this random record store, but this is a blast from the past.
It's my kind of music right here. The crooners.
She grows in my backyard. It only grows at night. Branches they're all twisted. Leaves are afraid of light. They say them blues is just a bad dream. They say it lives outside of me.
Wow.
300 calories. The toast. The bread itself. Goodness.
Hold it up, Josh. What is it?
Pour it out. It was the 80s, okay? We just...
Oh, yeah.
At least they had all pants. It's not like this.
You should have seen the one she was walking with. Or him. I didn't even know what that was. Okay? You can take it down.
Nope.
You know, boy, I've been fired up. And you know what Tristan was just saying earlier? Can you imagine if you said no? You see, some of you giggle. I know. You'll hear our story tonight. I was going to hell in a handbasket. I was taking my whole family down, folks. And so I still appreciate Joe and Mary Beth because I get the opportunity, you know, I just think it's always God's favor. I'm a weird dude. But, you know, they were kind of putting together a few diamonds that get the kind of interface, kind of like the IBOAI. They were interfacing.
I have to say, this is without question one of the tightest garages that I've ever driven a 15-passenger van through. But that's why you need the skill of driving. Look at that. Look at how close that is. Crazy folks.
Like they're going to get launched here in the month of February. We're about ready to do that expectation meeting, budget meeting. Yeah, I'm going. We're not here at 9. How about that single guy? Have you booked anything? Oh yeah. In fact, last night this guy was.